Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Looking for the runner. Osimhen. Koundé calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Interesting ball. Now it's Osimhen. Shot could be on. Oh, that's hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Atletico Mineiro are doing very nicely, thank you. Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Atletico Mineiro with the corner, they're first. Odegaard with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rice. Locatelli.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Marquinhos.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing...
He's got the shot away! And somehow it stayed out. And they're back on the ball again with Rudiger. Bellingham. It's gone out for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. So, third corner of the game. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Hernandez. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Osimhen. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way past. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Atletico Mineiro really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence.
Decent hit! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is threatening to become a really... He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Locatelli. Rice. Hernandez. Atletico Mineiro looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And he gets rid in a hurry. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has not gone well. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Estamos atrás, mas não perdemos ainda. Vamos virar o jogo, senhoras e senhores.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good run down the left. Rice. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Tchouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Osimhen. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham.
Público presente
Mbappe.
na partida de hoje. 81
That's really well manoeuvred.
espectadores.
Pinches it off him. Osimhen. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe for Szoboszlai. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build. There's the shot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 20.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Camisa 21.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Rice.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Osimhen. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Osimhen.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substituição.
Tchouaméni, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Szoboszlai, Osimhen. Szoboszlai purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's gone loose. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Szoboszlai. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 15. Teremos uma substituição.
Into the last 5 minutes. In comes the... Up he goes! That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more?
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Donnarumma catches it safely. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Pete.
And the shot! Hernandez with the clearance. Strong running down that left flank. Rice. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Szoboszlai, that is a great pick out. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquinhos is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Played back.
They're really getting no time.
He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos is there, and he shoots! Oh, the shot, great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This is their second corner of the game. Rice can get it clear. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free, driving through the middle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ødegaard, and he's lost his man here. Big chance! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Rice. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Osimhen.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Neymar! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Szoboszlai. Osimhen. Mbappe! Quick look, then plays it in. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alaba. Locatelli. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And he welcomes it in. He is through here. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Osimhen. He's in plenty of space here. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Some first half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bellingham. Osimhen! Decent enough try. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's out for a goal kick. Alaba. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's a nicely measured pass. Cleared without hesitation. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, again there's no way through. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a very... It's one! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substituição.
Atletico Mineiro choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So that's... And Bernardo Silva! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Mbappe clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's under a lot of pressure there. Alaba is there, and he can get that clear. Atletico Mineiro have it back and can go again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. And now the hit! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Substituição em campo.
Atletico Mineiro get their fourth corner.
Camisa 18. Camisa 20. atacante. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 21, camisa 15.
Szoboszlai getting this one clear.
Em andamento.
Gets his pass away. Mbappe. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And here's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. And he won't reach that. That has not gone well. Osimhen. There's the hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
They're up to 5 corners now. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's got a side of goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Teremos uma substituição.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Szoboszlai with the short one. Climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
We have already started here.
And here's Perez. Pass is just off target.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Perez. Darren Fletcher. Maldini cuts out the pass.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Gullit.
Look, and the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
In with the challenge. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Beckham.
He's gone forward.
And it's Zico.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And the finish! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Good ball forward from Ajax.
After 20 minutes is number 3, Roberto Carlos.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Beckham. He's chosen to go back. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, important interception. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Perez. Perez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias. And he's being shifted off it. Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. He rises! He scores!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Milan after 32 minutes is number 10.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
butter. They have done it again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Beckham. Conte. And it's Beckham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Just a Ronaldinho! In he goes again. He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
He's tried one!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Conte. Roberto Carlos. He's looking for the runner here.
He gets big!
He's looking wide.
And a shot! And it's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Ajax pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 10, Messi.
Whistle
Coming
goes,
on the
and
field
we start the
is
second half.
Number 13, Darwin Núñez.
Van Basten. Zico. Now it's Van Basten.
And he's in on goal.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Bullet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Ronaldinho. Robertson. Looks to the other side. Darren Fletcher. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And it's Perez. Conte. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. Conte. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. it's been taken short. Ronaldinho. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
He's had it taken off him. Darwin. Ajax finding their passes. Ajax do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Stoichkov. Zico plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Hits one! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pullet, who has set up 2 goals. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's an excellent interception. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. Terrific header! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Oh, it's a goal fest, and the fact that it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 72 minutes is...
Darren Fletcher. And it's Perez. Ball played for Conte. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that was very necessary. 75 minutes played.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Substitution for Ajax, number 11, Ronaldinho. Coming on to
Now it's
replace him
Maldini,
is
Vieira,
number 15,
and here's Roberto Carlos.
In with a header!
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ajax with another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Conte. Now it's Van Basten. White does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Short changes him with that pass. Nunez. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread it left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
No way through. And here's Nunez. Now it's Pullet.
the shot! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And it's Zico. Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? Beckham. Zico. And that will be the final act. Ajax pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
A quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Ajax definitely impressing me here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. McAllister. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But
there's the hit! Oh,
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And here's Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Hullet. Now there...
Oh, shooting chance!
He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. Brilliantly cut out. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Ajax claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
Big header!
Oh, what has happened?
And again!
So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short.
Terrific header! That's another chance!
Argentina are looking to go forward now. McAllister. And it's Neymar. No goals as yet. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruben Neves. And here's Messi. Oh, that should get the job done. And that is out of play. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And the finish!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him.
Can he finish?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Neves. Ronaldinho. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in! Can he put it away?
Goal! Ajax! The breakthrough strike!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Di Lorenzo. And it's Messi.
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, super ball! Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Ajax come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back on the way. Ajax carrying a one-goal lead. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Roberto.
He's had a hit!
Pedri. And here's Haaland. Now it's McAllister.
And he's in on goal. He's done the shot away! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. It's run loose here. Now it's Haaland. McAllister.
Ruben Neves!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
He rises! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Gullit. Messi has it out wide and in space. He has found the way through. Messi stood his ground strongly. And the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Almost an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Mbappe.
Great big chance! Goal! Ajax! And they've got their lead back.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Ajax take the lead. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hunnit. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he can clear it away. Haaland shakes to shoot! And he's taking no chances there. And that could have brought them level.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Cambio en Argentina.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Número 17. Entran número 23. Número 14. Número
Well, he certainly
16.
wasn't in the mood to take any
Número
risks.
6. Se va a realizar un
Keep
cambio.
calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Haaland. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Rudiger. Back into the middle. Oh, great play! Argentina have it back and can go again. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Haaland. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through.
Se agregarán
Oh, they
3
can break
minutos al
here.
tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And smartly reclaimed. And the number on the board is 3. And now the breakaway. This might spell danger. Look at the space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Ajax have been handed a game-changing chance. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
We have already started here. Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Batistuta. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe. Neymar. Gullit. And here's Roberto Carlos. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Up for a header! Oh, that is asking for trouble. In he goes again! Goal! Ajax!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Grêmio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ljungberg.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Gullit.
He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neymar. And here's Neymar. Climbs up big! Messi. Now it's Darwin.
Grêmio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain.
He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Neymar wins the duel this time.
And here's Neymar.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
Gullit! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Gullit probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Roberto Carlos. Ljungberg.
Tchouaméni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That is great hit! No mistake! Grêmio are back in business!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 27 minutes is number 23, Gabriel Batistuta.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ajax finding their passes. Now it's Batistuta. He's beaten the last man.
He's through and all a real chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Grêmio with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really
Shot a goal! Goal! Ajax! And again they hit the front.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ajax.
And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Beckenbauer, that's headed upfield. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer takes control of it and he's on the move. Cafu, Batistuta, Messi, Ronaldinho. Ajax looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Batistuta.
And another try!
Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now.
He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution for Ajax, number 11, Ronaldinho.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Mateus.
Nunez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Terrific header! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort!
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nunez. That's going to go a long way. Maldini. Works it forward. And that's a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's played forward. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Ajax are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Looking for the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Gullit.
And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
It's Luis Suarez! Maldini gets it away. Shifted it to the flank. Can he latch on to this?
well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And that's a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And it's managed to gift it back. Now it's Hullet. And he's only too happy to take that back. Caceres spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. And he goes cross-field. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
Messi! A real chance and a real let-off. White. Hullet. Deco. Neither side yet able to find the net. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He tries a shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Great chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bullet, played out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, look at the space here.
It's Neymar!
Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. He could be in here.
Real chance! Goal! Ajax! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Mbappe!
Danger averted for now. White. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Flamengo are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that's caused a worry or two. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Ajax come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Deco. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe on a charge down the left. And it's Messi. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Roberto Carlos, Neymar. It is a corner. And that has been cleared. And it's Deco. Caceres. Now Seedorf. Great position here. Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Suarez controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way.
He's had a hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He's got the shot away!
Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
White picks it up from the goal kick.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
80.113 espectadores.
Ronaldinho. And through to the goalkeeper. Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass.
Pull it! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Has a go!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Ronaldinho just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Caceres works it forward. Yeah.
That's Ronaldinho. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been knocked clear. Deco. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Now the finish! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Looks to the finish! Oh, taken with style! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No, he's just misjudged that one. That's good play. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely bit of skill.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Chance!
And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other...
you